the house is done. The electrician finally was able to come out and finish the few things he wanted to do. The plumbing parts came in and we got that done. We had the final inspection and then we busted our butts hauling everything from the trailer house into the new house as quickly as possible over the span of about a week. That's, I think, how long we've been sleeping in there. A week, maybe a week tomorrow. So it's been crazy and so much fun, and it's a little bit surreal yet that we're actually sleeping in the new house. Like, this was years of planning, of saving, of busting our butts, blood, sweat, and tears to get this thing done, and it's done. We're in it. We're really excited to show it to you guys and just see how amazing it actually turned out. So let's go take a look. So, coming inside, you will notice firstly that we do not have floors. We are not going to have our finished flooring probably until next year at least, if not the year after. We are going to be doing a tile floor because we have in-floor heat and that will work the best with that. But we did this debt-free and we are out of money. We are waiting on our final bill from the plumber and electrician. We're going to get those guys all paid up and the floor can wait. That is not a today problem. But after all that was done, we hustled to get all of our furniture in here and all of the artwork hung up and everything put away and arranged. And it looks so fabulous and it's been so nice living in here. This will be the wall of dead things. I told Danny he gets one wall of dead things. So we've got a deer, a fisher, and coyote so far. This space we're leaving open because Dan will be putting his bear hide here from the bear that he got last fall. But everything, it just looks so good. I mean, everything goes together so well in here. This is the total cabin vibes that we wanted. So the kitchen, 99% done, other than, again, the floor. And he's going to build me a kitchen island on wheels. And that's like where I'll put my garbage can. And then we'll switch this table and chair set out. And we'll have bar stools. And that will be the kitchen seating. But for now, this is perfect. It's beautiful. The kitchen also has the only actual nice light fixtures in the entire house, because they're the only ones that we felt like paying for at the moment. If I turn the light on, I do want to switch that bulb out for an Edison bulb, but for the time being, that works. So everything is done. The oven is the only old appliance we moved in here with us from the old house. We had actually bought that used from a friend. So I am keeping my eye out to see if I can find another used oven that's maybe not in quite as rough shape, because that one was really beat up when we got it, and it's still beat up, obviously. But hey, it works. Bathroom is done. Other than we need trim along the floor, the quarter round thing there, and then I would like him to build some shelves here to hang or to like stack towels for shower. And then I would like a medicine cabinet right there so that all of our junk that gathers on the bathroom counter can go up there. Probably wondering why this is here instead of centered. We just figured that would work better because of how the door opens and closes. We wanted it out of the way. So, small bathroom, you do what you need to make it work. Our bedroom with Jason Michael. Are you sleeping? Handsome kitty. So, our bedroom is looking fabulous. Dan ended up getting the idea to put up these grapevines, which he had gotten off of a job a couple years ago. And then we used them as the trellis in our wedding. So now they're here in our bedroom and beautiful, and I love it. Again, small space. You will notice, like I said, the only nice lights we have in the house so far are the ones in the living room. So eventually we will be switching those out. That's not a today problem. It's not in the budget. If those are the lights for the next 4 years, I don't care. This is our bedroom closet, which is pretty much just Dan's stuff, but that works.
This is the laundry room, which is also where Flash sleeps. Normally his food and water are out there, but when I'm doing laundry, I put them in there so that I'm not dropping clean clothes into the dog food and water. And also the plans for in here, the microwave is in here because I hate having a microwave in the kitchen, and that's a behemoth of a microwave, clearly. My plan is to build a shelving system up this wall that will work as a little bit of extra storage space, and the microwave can sit here. So that will move the microwave from there. And then once the towel shelves are built in the bathroom, that will eliminate the basket of towels. But this is kind of my knick-knack and storage stuff. This is a lot of stuff that was mine, my mom's, my dad's, my grandparents. So it's kind of eclectic and fun in here. And I actually really love that room. Now we will go downstairs. The basement is the least finished of everything. One, because we didn't have any long logs from the house that we tore down to use in the basement. So that's not going to work. And then the boards from the barn that we tore down, there's only a little bit left. Luckily, there is another barn in the neighborhood that we are going to tear down. We're going to be putting a baby gate across here to keep Flash from going downstairs and eating the cat food or getting into the cat litter, because that would be gross. But back to the boards. We don't have enough to finish downstairs, but we have another barn to tear down. So when we get around to tearing down that other barn, we will finish the downstairs in a more decorative manner. We also didn't get around to building the doors for the downstairs, but the kids are thrilled to have their own bedrooms in their own space. They've got their own little living room. They can watch anything that comes in on the antenna. They can watch DVDs, or they can play my Nintendo 64 from when I was a kid. Other than that, they don't get internet on this TV. I wasn't having that. But they're thrilled to have their rooms. I just hung up some curtains and curtain rods for now so that they've got some bit of privacy before we get their doors built. Aspen does have some finished wood in here, but we really kind of ran out after this. I'm going to be building her, well, probably Dan and I. This is going to be a book nook. So there's going to be bookshelves everywhere eventually, and then I'd like to do a storage bench so she can sit in here and read. I'll do like a chandelier light. That's the clean out for the septic, so it has to stay there. And if there's a bench over it, it doesn't matter. You'll never notice it. But yeah, kids' rooms. I got giant chalkboards that I need to get here from my mom's that are going to go, hers will probably go here. So she can just color on it as she wants. And then Ryder's room, the kitty area. Ryder's room doesn't have as much stuff in it yet. He doesn't hoard as much stuff as his sister. And I've got a bed frame with underbed storage for him at my mom's house. We're just waiting for it to not be raining so that we can go get it, because she lives about an hour away, and for the next week it's off and on rain every day. So obviously we don't want to bring him a bed frame and have it get soaking wet. And then they've got their own little bathroom, which their bathroom sink is on order right now. So I have a mirror picked out that I want to put here. We need to build a frame for it, but we need to get the sink installed first, obviously. But other than that, they've got their own little bathroom space. Ta-da! And again, the floor down here is just cement. It's probably just going to stay cement. We might get some rugs for them, whatever. We still need to cut that out from that door. Haven't gotten around to that. Busy. This mini fridge and kind of leftover construction stuff area, we're going to pull out of there. And I have a small chest freezer that I think we're going to end up putting here. Now, the root cellar is the disaster zone of the house, so brace yourself. We have a giant closet on wheels at my mother's house that my grandpa built. she doesn't want it anymore because it's huge. So we're going to be bringing it here. And all this clothes and stuff that I have hanging up is going to be put in this giant closet. This is another one my grandpa built. Obviously the bottom mirror broke. I have it. I just haven't glued it back in. But that's just, I'm kind of using this one for pantry storage and extra kitchen utensils that I don't use. And that these are more of the adult DVDs, not like perverted adult DVDs, just adult DVDs that the kids don't need to watch without us. So those sleep in here. They don't need to watch Hatfield and McCoy's or Grease or Yellowstone without adults. So those are in here, and the kids' DVDs are all out by their TV. We still need to build the divider wall between these two spaces because this room can be heated, and we're thinking we're going to end up putting some either extra fridges or freezers in here. So this space is really going to get warmed up. And obviously this is the real root cellar area, and we don't want it heated. Do we have any food in here right now? No. The only food we have in here, well, technically I guess yes. We've got some dehydrated peppers, some tallow, and then my garlic hoard from last year that I'm still working on. Other than that, there's no food down here. It's a storage area mess. A lot of these random storage things are going to go in the attic of the house after we build a catwalk up there, which probably won't happen until fall because we don't want to be up in the attic when it's hot. And then the extra clothes and blankets will go in that closet when we get it from my mom's. And obviously the leftover construction stuff from the house build will leave as well when we have time to do that. We have not had time. It has been go, go, go of getting done with this house so that we can get moved in and enjoy it. So that's it. We're just busy enjoying our space. We've got the AC turned on now because it is hot and humid. There is a little bit outdoor work that we need to do here, landscaping wise, around the house. One, we still need to put gutters on the house and finish kind of backfilling here, and then we need to finish building the retaining wall on either side of the basement walkout. You can see we have the materials here, but it's been too rainy, too wet, and we've just been busy. It hasn't been a priority. What we'd like to do is bring the ground up level with the porch, and then the smokers will go sit out on that, so they're not on the covered porch. The smokers have been great. I made pizzas on them last night. I'm kind of going to use the little electric one as my summer kitchen thing. So that's kind of nice to not heat the house up to a bajillion degrees. I can just go do it outside. But look at this view. It's fabulous. And the cows come up from the swamp pasture and hang out in here. Watch the horses run around being goofy. Lots of deer running around. It's a fabulous spot to sit and relax.